The question, how did people learn to play guitar before the internet? Here is how I learned to play the guitar in the 1960s. I first went to a jazz guitar teacher. He barraged me with a lot of chord exercises. He was training me like an apprentice is trained. I didn't understand, didn't know to ask why he was doing things this way, and he didn't offer explanation. So, unfortunately, wanting only to learn to play music, I left. I went to a YMCA class. It was a group class. The teacher was less teaching than leading a song circle, giving us songs to learn and play along with. This was far more satisfying, but still was not quite what I was looking for. Having at that point a background in classical piano, my ear was already pretty well developed to recognize things I was hearing in the music I listened to. I sat down with the radio and records. I listened, plucked, poked and prodded the right notes, learned new chords, and began learning the music I wanted to play. I got together with other guitar players and became a sponge, soaking up everything they showed me, asking the big question, how did you do that? And also, what chords are those? And other questions related to getting them to teach me something new. I joined bands and went to jam sessions, playing with people better than me, and learned. I played with anyone who would play with me. Some were good, some not so good. But everyone had stuff to learn from. And I even began to have stuff people could learn from me. And I kept picking the brains of people better than me. I still do this. While the internet can be a great resource, the one problem is this: if you do not know what you are doing, you will not know if the person whose video you are watching actually knows what they are doing, if they are doing things correctly. A lot of bad information is out there, and too many so-called self-proclaimed experts exist, who should never ever teach anything. That said, there are some amazing resources out there that don't require you to pay a subscription every month. Subscriptions are good, if you actually take advantage. But they can also drain your wallet if you do not actively use. Besides, sometimes I think the old-fashioned way of learning music is better. It required a lot of one-on-one interaction, where we actually went out and got together with people all the time and made some great music. Even if it didn't sound amazing, we were making music. It eventually started to sound good. I encourage everyone to give the old-fashioned approach some place in their lives. Unplug from the internet and find people who want to play music, make music and have a good time. The really good music is never made in isolation, it is made by interacting with other players. Then set up more jam sessions with these folks. You'll learn so much more than sitting at a computer trying to learn the latest diddly licks from famous guitar player guys. And you'll have a whole lot more fun, too, 'cause you'll be making music. That's why we learned to play in the first place, right?